I wanted to make this video. Uh, I just wanted to make people understand something. Yeah, I walked a really long time. I've been homeless almost 19 years. I walked 44 some thousand miles across America. But as I sit here in Alaska, I I'm outside Fairbanks at the airport here, and there's this little like like structure next to these lakes. But as I sit here and I think about Chris McKinless and how he was blocked by the river and couldn't get out, now I sit next to a plane, or I sit waiting for a plane and watching the water, and I came up here in memory of all the fallen drifters. I can't help it. I sit here and think. I really didn't exactly want my book to be about exactly me. I thought it was important for all the forgotten men and women that died on the road to be remembered, because they were forgotten for way too damn long. Being a drifter for so many years, like I am, I've been to all states, and this was my destination. And here in Alaska was Bus 142 from the Into the Wild movie. Alexander Supertramp's bus. Original name was Chris McKinless. Alexander Supertramp was, I'd say, his trail name. There's so many drifters that suffered a lot more years than me. I want people to understand this. I've been outside almost 20 years, but that's nothing compared to a lot of homeless around the world. And the struggles I've faced are in my diary, but there's so many more that have struggled a lot worse than me, and unfortunately a lot of them have passed, and I knew a lot of them that have passed. There's only a handful of them that actually got off the road and a place to stay. A lot of them died over the years. Animal attacks, serial killers, overdoses, getting killed, just a lot of them died. And I found out a lot of the kids I hung out with on 16th Street out in Denver 9 years ago, and back when we would fly funny signs on 16th Street, and whoever had the funniest hippie sign would get the money from the local, and the locals would, for fun, literally walk down 16th Street, read everybody's sign just to, just watch the silly hippies having fun. We would smoke pot, and a lot of locals would walk up and say, "Hey, it looks like you could use some munchies here. We bought you some food." And it was a very cool place to be 9 years ago. Denver and 16th Street was very special. I met a lot of tramps that I had met. I know a lot of tramps that were there. Unfortunately, a lot of them, like I said, have passed on. And I always wondered for years why I didn't see them again. Now I'm sitting in Alaska, and I came up to bus 142, and in memory of all the fallen drifters and the ones that were forgotten. How I'm still alive, I don't know. But it dawned on me while I sat here that I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it without a lot of them. Even the $5, a lot of the homeless would randomly give me, like, oh man, you're out of food. Here's $5, man. Good luck to you. And they'd walk away. And a lot of times, an homeless hitchhiker or at a home bum, a lot of times they didn't make it after they met me. And I made it to all 49 states homeless. I wouldn't have seen jack shit without a lot of, like I would tell, I say to vets all the time, I wouldn't have seen shit without you guys protecting the country. I wouldn't have seen shit without people helping me. And I sure as hell wouldn't have seen shit without the Grateful Dead family looking after me the way they did. And the Juggalo family. I wouldn't have nothing. I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't have the proper road knowledge to survive the way I'm flourishing. And a lot of them in my path died, teaching me what I know. I need the world to understand what the Diary of a Drifter is. It is the actual knowledge of what they've been trying to scream for years. And they only scream it to each other that have nothing. When you have nothing and no family and you're homeless and the Grateful Dead family puts you under their wing and keeps you alive, teaches you how to get showers at truck stops, teaches you how to get food, teaches you how to deal with people that are evil when you're flying a sign. It teaches you so much. Like the song Ripple by the Grateful Dead. They scream this knowledge out in that song. And if you listen with your heart, you'll definitely hear it. I need people to understand. I wouldn't be here without the Grateful Dead family, the Juggalo family, without them all helping me out and finding me stranded and helping me so many hundreds of times with food. I wouldn't have anything, and I sure as hell wouldn't be here. Without black people and Indians, I wouldn't be alive. A lot of unbelievably sweet black people have helped me throughout this deep south. And I noticed that a lot of the white people didn't help me when I was in the deep south. When hate consumes your heart, you guys have to wake up. It's not the way. It's just not the way. When there was only black people keeping me alive in the deep south and buying me sandwiches, rich or poor, they all helped out. I grew up in a very racist neighborhood. You know, Ku Klux Klan and all them people around, and you know, and I grew up in an area like that, and I learned on the road that hate in your heart is a blind way to live. But when you embrace life, love, and peace, you'll find yourself. And that's what I found on the road. I may have done all this alone and been pretty much alone for damn near 19 years, homeless on the road. But I found love, life, and peace with no family. Just a Grateful Dead family, Juggalo family, and I sure as hell would not be alive without Kalichi's music, because after being homeless for like 17 years or 16, I completely lost my mind severely, more than ever, in drugs. And Kalichi's music has kept me sober for years and years and years now, and I wouldn't be alive without his music, and that's what Kalichi's Helping Hand teaches. It teaches what songs to listen to for therapy, which ones work the best for me, and my story of being so stupid with drugs. I want the world to understand everything. Both of my books, The Diary of a Drifter and Kalichi's Helping Hand, so I really deeply appreciate the people that watch these videos. Thank you guys. Please check out the Diary of a Drifter video to watch all my road footage. Try to skip the short videos if you can, because I'm, promoting both books mostly in the short videos and trying to get, people to basically watch my videos. But if you actually watch each video that's not a short, each one is different. Each one is a different destination. Usually, sometimes it's the same destination in 2 or 3, but just check them out. If people check these out, they are very, very, very interesting. And like I said, I deeply appreciate whoever watches these videos. Thank you.